New Orleans is a city of vibrant energy, a place where the past and present blend seamlessly. It pulses with music, history and culture, creating an atmosphere that is both electric and deeply rooted in tradition. From the colorful balconies of the French Quarter to the soulful melodies of jazz that fill the air, it captivates the senses and leaves an indelible mark on all who visit. Yet beneath this lively facade lies a stark reality that often goes unnoticed by the casual observer. New Orleans struggles with a growing crisis: homelessness. This issue is not just a statistic, it's a daily battle for many. The city's charm is undeniable, with its unique architecture and vibrant street life. Tourists flock to experience its unique character, drawn by the promise of unforgettable experiences. They savor spicy Cajun cuisine, dance in the streets, and immerse themselves in the local culture. But the celebration often overlooks those living in the shadows, the ones who are part of the city yet remain unseen. Men, women, and families struggle to survive on the streets, facing challenges that many of us can hardly imagine. They are a constant reminder of the disparity that exists even in a city renowned for its joyous spirit and cultural richness. New Orleans faces a complex challenge, one that requires both immediate action and long-term solutions. How can it preserve its vibrant culture while addressing the needs of its most vulnerable citizens? This question looms large. The answer lies in understanding the scope of the issue and working towards solutions that benefit all who call New Orleans home. It requires a community effort. This is not just a New Orleans problem, it's a reflection of a larger societal issue that affects cities across the nation. Addressing homelessness requires a collective effort, one that transcends city borders and calls for national attention. It demands empathy, understanding, and a commitment to finding lasting solutions that can uplift those in need. Only through compassion and coordinated action can we hope to address this pressing issue and create a future where everyone has a place to call home. The face of homelessness in New Orleans is diverse and often hidden. It's a complex issue that affects people from all walks of life, often in ways that are not immediately visible to the casual observer. It's the elderly woman seeking shelter from the scorching sun, her face etched with lines of hardship and resilience. It's the young mother with children, desperate for a safe place to sleep, her eyes filled with worry for her children's future. It's the veteran struggling with unseen wounds, carrying the weight of past battles both physical and emotional. Statistics paint a grim picture, revealing the harsh reality faced by many. The number of homeless individuals in New Orleans has been steadily increasing, a trend that shows no signs of slowing down. As of December 2024, over 1,500 people experience homelessness on any given night, a staggering figure that highlights the severity of the crisis. This includes individuals sleeping on the streets, in shelters, and in transitional housing, each with their own unique struggles and stories. The causes of homelessness are complex. Poverty, lack of affordable housing, mental health issues, and systemic inequalities all play a role. Substance abuse also contributes significantly to the problem, creating a vicious cycle that is hard to break. Natural disasters like Hurricane Katrina have also left lasting scars, displacing families and exacerbating existing inequalities, making recovery even more challenging. The impact of homelessness is profound, affecting the emotional and physical well-being of those who experience it. It affects not only those experiencing it directly, but also the city as a whole, creating a ripple effect that touches every corner of the community. It strains resources, increases crime, and diminishes the quality of life for everyone, making it a pressing issue that demands urgent attention and action. New Orleans is a city steeped in history and tradition, where every street and building tells a story of its rich past. Its unique blend of French, African, and American influences creates a cultural tapestry unlike any other, making it a melting pot of traditions and customs. Music spills out from every corner, filling the air with the sounds of jazz, blues, and zydeco. Street musicians and live performances are a common sight, adding to the city's vibrant atmosphere. The French Quarter, with its wrought iron balconies and colorful facades, is a testament to the city's European heritage. Walking through its streets feels like stepping back in time. Jackson Square, home to artists and street performers, is a hub of creativity and energy. It's a place where art and culture come alive, captivating both locals and tourists alike. Beyond the French Quarter, neighborhoods like Treem and the Garden District offer glimpses into the city's diverse past. Each area has its own unique charm and history. From grand mansions to shotgun houses, each building tells a story. These architectural gems are a window into the lives of those who built and lived in them. Food is an integral part of the New Orleans experience. The city's culinary scene is as diverse as its culture, offering a feast for the senses. Spicy gumbo, jambalaya, and po' boys tantalize the taste buds. These dishes are a reflection of the city's rich culinary heritage. Beignets, those sugary squares of fried dough, are a sweet treat that embodies the city's indulgent spirit. A visit to New Orleans wouldn't be complete without savoring this iconic dessert. New Orleans is not ignoring its homelessness crisis. The city, along with numerous nonprofit organizations, is working to address the problem and provide support for those in need. Shelters offer temporary housing and essential services such as meals and showers. Outreach programs work to connect individuals with resources including healthcare, job training, and substance abuse treatment. Affordable housing initiatives aim to increase the availability of safe and affordable housing options for low-income individuals and families. However, the need for such housing far outweighs the current supply. One successful program is Unity of Greater New Orleans. This organization focuses on preventing homelessness by providing rental assistance and support services to families on the verge of eviction. Despite these efforts, the challenge remains daunting. Funding is often limited, and the complex needs of the homeless population require a multifaceted approach. Section 5. A shared responsibility. Addressing homelessness is not just the responsibility of the government or nonprofit organizations, it requires a collective effort from everyone. Citizens can get involved by volunteering at shelters, donating to organizations that serve the homeless, and advocating for policies that address the root causes of homelessness. Businesses can play a role by offering job training opportunities, providing living wage jobs, and supporting organizations that work to combat homelessness. It's also crucial to challenge stereotypes and misconceptions about homelessness. Homelessness can happen to anyone, and it's important to treat those experiencing it with dignity and respect. By working together, we can create a New Orleans where everyone has a place to call home. Section 6. The allure of New Orleans for visitors. New Orleans is a city that beckons travelers with its unique blend of history, culture, and joie de vivre. The city's charm lies in its ability to transport visitors to another time and place. The French Quarter, with its wrought iron balconies and cobblestone streets, is a photographer's dream. The air is filled with the sounds of jazz music and the aroma of beignets. Music lovers flock to Preservation Hall to experience authentic New Orleans jazz. Foodies indulge in Cajun and Creole cuisine, from spicy gumbo to savory jambalaya. History buffs can explore the city's rich past at the Cabildo, the Presbytere, and the Louisiana State Museum. A stroll through St. Louis Cemetery, number 1 offers a glimpse into the city's unique burial traditions. Section 7. The hidden costs of tourism. While tourism is a vital part of the New Orleans economy, it's important to acknowledge the hidden costs associated with this industry. The influx of tourists can drive up the cost of living, making it more difficult for residents, especially those with low incomes, to afford housing, food, and other essentials. The demand for short-term rentals, like those offered through Airbnb, can further reduce the availability of affordable housing for residents. This can contribute to displacement and exacerbate the homelessness crisis. It's essential for New Orleans to find a balance between promoting tourism and protecting the interests of its residents. This includes ensuring that the benefits of tourism are shared equitably and that the city's unique character is preserved. Section 8. Looking ahead, hope and challenges. As New Orleans looks to the future, the challenge of addressing homelessness remains a top priority. The city must continue to invest in affordable housing, expand access to mental health and substance abuse treatment, and provide support services that help individuals and families get back on their feet. Despite the challenges, there are signs of hope. The city's commitment to tackling homelessness is evident in its collaborative efforts with nonprofit organizations and community groups. The resilience of the human spirit is also a source of hope. Even in the face of adversity, individuals experiencing homelessness continue to find ways to support each other and build community. By working together, New Orleans can create a brighter future for all its residents, one where everyone has a safe and stable place to call home. Section 9. A call to action. The issue of homelessness in New Orleans is not just a local problem, it's a reflection of a larger societal issue. It's a call to action for all of us to examine our own communities and ask ourselves what we can do to make a difference. We can start by educating ourselves about the causes and consequences of homelessness. We can support organizations that are working to combat homelessness through volunteering, donations, or advocacy. We can challenge stereotypes and misconceptions about homelessness and treat those experiencing it with dignity and respect. We can advocate for policies that address the root causes of homelessness, such as poverty, lack of affordable housing, and inadequate access to healthcare. By working together, we can create a more just and compassionate society where everyone has a place to call home. This video is made by AZ. He comes from a great Majesty family. For 45 years, AZ has been calling radio talk shows and sending almost 5,000 messages trying to heal his two nations. His plea to people: call their governments and say, spend money on food, not war. AZ hails from the last great royal family that lived in a castle for 2,500 years and has been a hero of Iran. His family ruled their state with justice. They freed Iran but did not take the entire kingdom. However, because of the oil discovered in their land, they were overthrown by England and its puppet king, Pahlavi. His royal family comes from the same area that the Persian king Cyrus the Great was from. Azzi's lineage also includes those who protected Jews in the 1930s, leading to chants of "Long live with Modaris" from the Jewish community. Iran's history spans thousands of years, contributing many beautiful things to the world, from the Constitution of Europe and America, to the YouTube algorithm, and even the halo on top of Jesus' head. These all came from Iran, or Persia. 2,500 years ago, Cyrus the Great introduced the first human rights in history. Cyrus freed the Jews from Babylon, and in the Jewish holy book, he is referred to as a Jewish Messiah. Jews lived in Iran, Persia, for 2,700 years. In the 1980s, Azzi's wealthy father lost everything due to an 8-year attack by Saddam Hussein, supported by America, Israel, and some European countries. 1 million Iranians were killed or injured, and the damage was in the trillions. Arms and information were sold to both sides to prolong the war, while Israeli and American arms dealers profited more than $500 billion in today's money. Azzi's Majesty Mother taught him not to harbor hate and to love people as they are. In 50 years in America, AZ went on only a few vacations and concerts. For a long time, AZ was the only one who approached Iranians, urging them, "Do not come to this country just to make money. With the help of good Americans, try to heal your two countries, so history will speak well of you." AZ's message is profound. He says, be a part-time hero and try to create a better world where everyone can eat and live in peace.